Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Irvin, with another manga review on Sachi-iro no One Room. This is the 18th chapter, the last chapter of the third volume. The 17th chapter left us in a cliffhanger, and this 18th chapter, oh man, it is a good one. Before I continue, a few things. If you haven't done so, subscribe to my channel because I will be doing a giveaway. And if you guys want to hear what I'm going to be giving away, you have to be subscribed. Plus, that's one of the rules anyway. So, subscribe to my channel. Second thing, if you don't know the synopsis of the story, you can watch my other videos in my channel on Sachi-iro no One Room. I've been doing chapter by chapter from chapter 1 up to now. There's 6 more chapters out there that I'm going to be doing, so make sure you keep up. Synopsis is, this girl was being abused physically, sexually, home, school. She was kidnapped, and now she's falling in love with her kidnapper. Okay, now that all that is out of the way, let's go with the main point. So 17th chapter leaves us in the cliffhanger where Oni-san, we don't know his name yet, we don't know anything about him, finally tells Sachi that he is going to reveal to her a past life that is not so perfect as she thinks it is. So we're just left wanting to know more. 18th chapter is here. What happens? Does he tell her? What does he tell her? And the answer to his questions are nothing of that sort happens in the 18th chapter. They actually don't even show any scene of Sachi and Oni-san. Now they do mention them, but they don't show any scenes of them. What do I mean by that? The 18th chapter is completely about the mother of Sachi and the fact that, you know, at the beginning there's some neighbors picking up their kids from the school stop, commenting, hey, isn't it weird that, you know, the mom is looking a little bit chirpier nowadays, even though her daughter is still missing. And then at that same moment, 2 investigators show up and they kind of blow it off and go, oh, okay, never mind. They're still investigating it. The investigators talk to the mom, and one of them, who happens to look really young, and who happens to have, according to what we see in the 18th chapter, a pretty gruesome past. He is pretty smart, and he asks her to go to the room, and he sees different things that are misplaced in Sachi's room. One is the textbooks that she was supposed to have had on that school day are in the room. So his first conclusion is Sachi came back and left her backpack at home and then left. So that's one thing that's weird. The mom had said that she had never come back home. Second thing is he found out, he saw some marks in the floor, and he noticed that those marks were made oddly by either a metal thing, and that the fact that there was marks there showed that there were supposed to be marks also in the wall, but the wallpaper was changed. So he asked her mom, why did you change the wallpaper when, you know, she was not here? Where are those marks? Like, and she says it's furniture. He says nothing in this room, furniture in this room could have done that. And the mom quickly says, we used to have a metal desk here, and that's what that made those marks. Anyways, that kind of goes awkward very fast, and he completely says, oh, sorry, I'm just trying to figure things out, and they leave. Then the investigators talk to each other as they're walking away, and that's where we find out that he probably has a dark past. They don't really tell us, they just show a little bit of scenes here and there of his past that shows to us that he probably has a dark past. The other thing is, in the conversation, he explains to his co-worker, to his assistant, what he thinks, and you know, he's right. He hits it right in the pin of the head. She was being abused. In fact, he goes even further and says that girl was being held in handcuffs. Those marks were made by handcuffs. Now the guy, his assistant says, how do you know? And that's when you kind of we don't know for sure, but what it made it seem is that this investigator was also abused as he was a kid, or when he was a kid. So he has experience in seeing those marks in the floor. He is now in the hunt of finding this girl for the well-being of her, because he knows for a fact that his mom, or her mom, sorry, and her father were abusing her. And the only reason they want her back is for them to look like a perfect family and the neighbors to just kind of keep it down low again. So, even though they didn't bring us back to Sachi and Oni-san, it still was a great finale to the 3rd volume. I will be starting the 4th volume tomorrow, chapter 19. So I will be reviewing that. I really want them to come back to Sachi and Oni-san to find out what's going on there. Now, I'm also getting anxious with the investigation because I really want the mom and the dad to also, pay for their crime, pay for what they were doing to Sachi. So, out of 10, I believe I have this one already at 8.5 again. I'm going to leave it at 8.5. I think the last chapter, it was intense. It has served a great purpose to the story, but it's still setting it up for what's coming more in the next volume. So I'm going to leave it at that score. If you haven't done so, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Also, if you guys think this is a great series like I do, please leave it in the comment section below. Also, if you want to give me more love, you can like, share, or do other stuff here with this video. Thank you so much for all the support and love from everyone. And guys, like always, don't be strangers.